What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of a Blast from the Past TV, where we look back on beloved TV shows and look to see what made that show so special to begin with. Now, since the new Godzilla and King Kong movie just released not too long ago, I thought it would be fun to look back at a forgotten King Kong animated series that you probably have forgotten about. That's right, we are talking about Kong the Animated Series. But before we dive into everyone's favorite primate, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord to stay updated with everything on my channels. But with that out of the way, guys, let's get into it. Now, Kong the Animated Series is a French-American animated series. Based on the characters of King Kong, it was co-produced by BKN International, M6 Metropole Television, Philippine Animation Studio, and Ellipse Anime. It consisted of 2 seasons of 20 episodes each, and later received 2 tie-in films called Kong, King of Atlantis, and Kong, Return to the Jungle in 2005 and 2006. With stunning animation, pulse-pounding action, and unforgettable characters, the Kong animation series takes viewers on an epic adventure that will leave them on the edge of their seats, longing for more of the series. The series follows a young Jason Jenkins, whose grandmother, Dr. Laura Jenkins, created a clone of the monster King Kong. Following the death of the original King Kong, who died after falling from the Empire State Building, she combined the DNA of that King Kong with Jason himself, thus creating the brand new King Kong. After being confronted by a bunch of robbers who were trying to steal her technology, she decided to move herself and King Kong to a remote island where nobody can find them. Thus commences our series, where Jason and his friends travel to Kong Island, where his grandmother and Kong himself has stayed there for quite a while. But when the evil Dr. Ramon de la Porta after Jason is tricked into bringing Dr. Ramon de la Porta, he goes and steals the Cyberlink technology and exploits the powerful Primal Stones. Now, this is when our heroes Jason, Eric, Lorna, and the native girl Luna work together with Kong to stop the evil Ramon de la Porta. Now, Kong is more than just a giant gorilla. He is a protector, a friend, and a symbol of the untamed wilderness. Now, as I stated before, Kong also has the DNA of Jason. Now, with the help of his grandmother's Cyberlink technology, Kong and Jason are able to fuse together.
We need to team up! Merger sequence, engage!
Now, after Jason fuses with Kong, Kong is no longer just a giant muscular being. With having Jason's intellect in his brain, he is able to stop many different villains. Now, down the line, the villains do end up learning how to inhabit this type of ability of fusing with other animals. And when doing so, this can cause a lot of issues with our heroes. Now, Kong and Jason are not the only cool characters in the show. As I stated before, there are a bunch of other side characters in this series that help define its legacy. There's Jason's best friend and fellow college student, Eric Tan. Though he is very muscular, even though he is big in stature, he is a very kind person and will go out of the way to help his friends. He's also an accomplished pilot and always seen flying a plane or other sorts of vehicles. There's Lua, a female native who serves as the shaman of Kong Island, and she is also the last of her people. She knows many secrets on Kong Island and helps Dr. Jenkins with her research. Now, due to the fact that she has lived on Kong Island her entire life, she is very quite naive about the outside world and very hesitant of it. And sometimes that does cause some issues when they do visit the outside world. Now for the villains, I did mention there is Professor Ramon de la Porta. He is the main antagonist of the series and always causes trouble wherever our heroes go. Alongside that, he is always trying to steal Laura Jenkins' research to help build his own creations. Then we have Chiros, another main antagonist of the series. Chiros was a shaman who sought more power and tried to steal the primal stones, ultimately transforming into an ancient demon. He was sealed away by the original Kong and his shaman companion. After De La Porta steals some of the primal stone, Chiros is slowly released from his imprisonment. Now, since its release, Kong the Animated Series has gained its praise for its captivating storytelling, stunning animation, and memorable characters. It has left a lasting impact on viewers of all ages, cementing its place as a beloved part of pulp culture. Now, when looking at this show, I honestly remember it as such a fever dream. I do actually remember catching glimpses of this show on TV, or even finding some sort of old clips on YouTube. As a kid, I always liked the idea of fusing with different animals and see the possibilities of what could happen. Now, when I was doing research for this show and watching a lot of clips, it wasn't that bad. The animation was very clean, the fight sequences were really cool, and a lot of character development along with it. And then also while watching this series, I realized the main character in this show, Jason, is voiced by the late amazing voice actor Kirby Moreau. And I always love seeing his voice work. He does such a great job of bringing characters to life and making them very relatable. Now, at its core, Kong the Animated Series is more than just an action and adventure show. It promotes environmental awareness, highlighting the importance of preserving Earth's natural beauty. Additionally, the series emphasizes the value of teamwork, showing that by working together, we can overcome even the greatest of challenges. Now, as we journey through the epic world of Kong the Animated Series, one thing becomes very clear. The legend of Kong will continue to inspire and entertain many generations to come. There are so many iterations of King Kong, as you've seen in movies, television shows, and even animated series. This Kong the Animated Series spans several adaptations over the years, and has captured the imaginations of audiences worldwide. From the classic tales to modern reimaginings, each series brings something quite unique to the table. Now, I'm really interested if anyone actually remembers this show. Like I said, for myself, it did feel like a fever dream going back and rewatching and re-looking into what made the show so special. Let me know in the comments down below, have you ever heard of or even watched Kong the Animated Series? I'm very interested to find out who actually remembers this show. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have not subscribed, and hit that red button down below. It will really help me push out more content for this channel. And if you guys love Pokemon, make sure to check out my other YouTube page. Blue links are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much, and let me know what show shall I do next. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.